Hello my darlings, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. Thank you so much for watching and joining me here today. So today I want to share with you my beautiful, absolute favorite soft feminine vanillas, perfect for springtime. And if you hear me chewing something, no, I'm not chewing a gum. I would never. It's just that after coronavirus, I'm literally choking right after I speak for 2 minutes. I'm already choking and my throat gets like stuck and so dry. So I figured that while I record, I'm gonna have like this pastel that basically will hydrate my vocal cords. So I'm very sorry if I sound a little bit off. I'm just trying to work with my voice somehow, so I can work and create for you, but also not kill myself in the process. So I hope that's okay. Again, I'm super sorry. I hope it will pass after another week or two. So yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed. So yes guys, now we're gonna focus on vanillas. They're absolutely beautiful. They are perfect for spring. They're not too strong, they're not too gourmand actually either. They're just perfect. Super classy, super feminine, quite inoffensive. Just those beautiful, airy, gorgeous, luxurious smelling vanillas. So if you are interested, let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, I'm gonna start with the one. When I smelled this, I fell in love instantly. I knew I had to have it. I have 2 backups of it, guys, so that's crazy. I must say, it doesn't have the best projection. The longevity is all right, but the projection is a little bit like, meh. It has some matcha. It has marshmallow to it. It's slightly green, but absolutely girly and gorgeous. Just to die for, and that is Killian Princess. I know this line, I think it's getting discontinued slowly but surely, but if you can get it, oh my gosh, it is just so beautiful. This smells like my Barbie dolls when I was little. This is that, I don't know why, but it just reminds me of my childhood, but like in the best smelling way. Oh, it's so nice. I don't know why I get that Barbie doll kind of smell. So this fragrance, anyways, this fragrance starts quite fresh. There are quite green notes in here. There's also some ginger. So you get that nice blast of zest. But in the very dry down, you have a heavy dose of vanilla and marshmallow. It's super girly, very feminine. It really is so matching with the name. I mean, the name is a little bit ridiculous, let's be honest. It's a bit too long, but I get the whole statement. I get it. But let's just call it a princess. It's just perfect for the scent. So beautiful, guys. If you want something a little bit fresher, but still super girly and flirty, but not going into those Ariana Grande directions perhaps, because that's maybe a little bit too girly for you, I think this is a beautiful, perfect medium between going too sweet and too dark, or too girly, if you know what I mean. Juvenile, I shall say. So yes, Princess is fantastic. Again, the longevity is not bad, but the projection is not really there. I have to heavily spray this to be smelled. But sometimes I get complimented wearing this and I didn't even remember wearing it. You know what I mean? So it's weird, but that's, I guess, what fragrances do sometimes. That is Princess and I love it. Next. Mon Guerlain. Beautiful lavender, vanilla, jasmine, coumarin. Absolutely stunning. Good longevity, great projection. This one really does last. At first I was a little bit like meh, because I heard voices that this one doesn't last. but it actually really does, and I get so many compliments when I wear it. Another one that I really love is the Intense one, but I think for spring, this one is just perfect. The original, the OG, it just screams sophisticated, luxurious springtime. I love it. I might actually even get another bottle. This is how much I love it, and let it be the scent of the video. Oh wow, it's aromatic. That lavender in here, even though I'm not the biggest fan of lavender most of the time, in here it is just to die for. So if you don't have it already, what the hell are you doing? Honestly, it is beautiful, very, very feminine and classy. I always say that this is a perfect alternative for formal events if you don't want to wear something like Coco Mademoiselle, which everyone knows, you know. This one is a little bit more unique. It has its own DNA. It makes a statement. People will smell you and they will compliment you. It's different, but it's still so classy and so luxurious smelling. It is sweet, but you have quite a heavy dose of aromatic tones like this vanilla. It's just gorgeous, just gorgeous. I love it. I've been raving about this my whole channel life. So yeah, it had to be here. I haven't talked about it in a while. And that's mainly because I usually only wear it in spring. It's just this perfect springtime fragrance for me, you know? Yeah, love it. All right, next one. By the way, I have the mix of niche and affordable, so everyone is covered, just so you know. Next one, I have Micallef Note Vanillee, and this one has a beautiful, beautiful note structure. It has some booze to it, so it's a little bit like alcoholic rummy. It's a little bit spicy and really, really vanilla. However, this is very sophisticated of a fragrance. It's not very obvious, you know? It smells different when you spray it first. It smells different when it dries down. It smells different throughout the whole life of the fragrance on your skin. So you really are getting a beautiful story this fragrance makes on your skin, you know? Good longevity, and I'm really, really happy that now they are making the bottles pretty much the same. So Pure Extreme I have in the same bottle as this one now, so it looks so stunning on my counter. I'm not gonna lie, it just looks beautiful, and this one has those beautiful diamonds all over, so it's just so beautiful and so classy and feminine. I love it. I love something, if something is sparkly, it's mine. Okay, so yeah, beautiful vanilla, very, very classy one, not too obvious of a vanilla. I think even if you don't really love vanilla, you'll really like it. It's different. It's just that typical Micallef hand in here, you know? It's unlike any other fragrance that I have. So if you like something that slightly transparent of the fragrance, it's not a deep heavy scent at all, but at the same time it has deeper notes like boozy accords and vanilla. It is really interesting how it's made, so you really have to check it out. Everything will be linked below as usual. So that's Micallef. Next one I have is from Juliana, and this is actually one of the best dupes that I've come across, because it is to me better than the original fragrance. And the dupe is called Red Carpet Affair, and it is inspired by Guerlain Angelique Noir. And I wasn't the biggest fan of Angelique Noir because it was a little bit too herbaceous for me because of that Angelica, which kind of turns bitter on me if it's too much of it in a fragrance. This one is perfect though, like perfect. I always say, for some reason, this reminds me of a countryside and a picnic in those beautiful scenery. I just don't know. I don't know why it does it to me, but it's so nostalgic, this scent. It's a greener, fresher vanilla. Absolutely stunning. Again, another one, if you don't like vanilla, you might actually love this fragrance. So these vanillas are extremely unique, all of them that I have here for you. This one is gorgeous. The longevity and the projection of Juliana fragrances is so unbeatable. I just love them for that. And of course you get the extrait of Parfum in here. So yeah, lovely, lovely scent. If you love a greener vanilla, you need to check it out. And the price, come on guys, you can get like 10 of these and it's still, I think, gonna be less than the bottle of Angelique Noir. So yeah, just saying. All right, next. Okay, this one is pricey. I'm sorry, but this one is another unique vanilla that at first sniff you wouldn't say it's a vanilla, you know what I mean? And that is Gentle Fluidity Gold by Kurkdjian, which is one of my favorite perfume brands, and I have a secret crush on Francis, I'm not gonna lie. My boyfriend, I think, just heard it, so I think I'm gonna have a talk after this video. But anyways, this is like this sophisticated, airy, slightly piney version of Montal Intense Cafe. That's how I would describe it. It's transparent, airy, sophisticated, super classy to the max version of it. You've got juniper berries to it. You've got, of course, vanilla. You get that slight Montal Intense Cafe undertone here, but it's nowhere near as sweet or dense or anything. It is very long lasting, even though it's a, as I said, transparent fragrance, but it stays beautifully on your skin and it has beautiful projection. This one is just to die for. And don't get me wrong, Montal and Francis, they're not the same at all. They're not dupes, nothing like that. But they do have a slight similarity when it comes to DNA, okay? This one is just amazing, just amazing. So if you want to splurge for your, you know, springtime and you want to feel super sophisticated and super bougie, I think this is a good choice because you get beautiful bottle, beautiful quality, great longevity. You've got everything you need here, you know? So yeah, from that typical feminine line of his perfumes, I think this one is my favorite. So that is Gentle Fluidity Gold from Francis Kurkdjian. Next, vanilla and aldehydes. Very, very unique combination in this fragrance, I must say. That is none other but Tom Ford Metallique. And at first I didn't really love this fragrance. To me, it also could be a unisex for sure. The more it dries down, the more feminine it gets. Okay, so it has that sharpness. And that's why they call it Metallique. It has that very unique sharpness to it. You have balsamic notes in here. You have heliotrope. Of course, those aldehydes that give you that kind of like ozonic sharpness, so to speak. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like clean, but sharp and like metallic. But then it gets quite powdery thanks to that heliotrope and balsamic. It is just so well done. And also I hear people saying that it is indeed very long lasting, but it's a skin scent. Not really on me. Actually, I get a quite decent projection out of it. It is indeed very long lasting. Maybe not a beast mode, but I wouldn't say it's a straight up skin scent. You know what I mean? I recommend it very, very much. For the price of Tom Ford's, this one is actually definitely worth it because it will last on you. It's still very unique of a fragrance. It is gonna be complemented because of how unique it is, and it's still a vanilla. So yeah, Tom Ford Metallique, fantastic. This one is really gonna shine in the spring because of that sharpness. Sometimes it's a little bit too sharp when the weather is like very freezing cold, you know? And as the weather will get warmer and warmer, I think this one will be brilliant. So that is Metallique. I have 3 more fragrances, so stay with me. This one is a cheapie, but guys, such a goodie. This one is from Haramain, and that is Junoon or Junoon, I never know, Noir. And this one is a dupe of Xerjoff Casamorati Dama Bianca. And because of this fragrance, I really do recommend considering not getting Dama Bianca and getting this. Even though, you know, Dama Bianca has a nice packaging and all the brand history, blah, blah. But here you don't have a bad packaging either. It's not really bad. It's nice and heavy. And the scent is just so similar. It's insane. It is a fruity, clean, fresh, fluffy, like very fluffy vanilla scent. It has kumquat to it, so you have that nice, unique fruity touch. It is so beautiful. So, so, so beautiful. It's just amazing. It will instantly give you a beautiful mood, beautiful vibes. It's so uplifting, feminine, just very pleasing of a fragrance, you know? You cannot really go wrong with it. This is a perfect signature scent. It's good for work, for school, for anything really, including formal events. So I highly recommend it because this is something that, this is that type of scent, along with maybe this one from Juliana and Gentle Fluidity from Kurkdjian. This is that type of scent that every woman should have in their collection. Also, Mon Guerlain is kind of like that as well, but you do have to like lavender. This one, I think it's way easier to wear. There's no note in here that might be offensive. Everything is just so beautiful and fluffy and feminine and clean. So good. Yet it's extra long lasting. All our Haramain fragrances are long lasting, so you know they really like pack a punch in here. So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So that is Junoon Noir. Next I have another greener vanilla, and that is YSL Manifesto. And I haven't talked about it for quite a while, and now I will surely be using it for the springtime. This is so beautiful, so beautiful. And you might think, okay, so you're showing Manifesto, a green vanilla, but you're also showing the Red Carpet Affair, which is Angelique Noir dupe, which is also a green vanilla. Do I need both? And my answer would be yes. Angelique Noir dupe, or Angelique Noir, is definitely a little bit more herbaceous, bitter leaning, while Manifesto, it's like fruity green, you know? Fruity green, beautiful undertone of that vanilla. It is just to die for this fragrance. So, 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 so beautiful. This one to me has moderate projection and decent lasting power. So I get 7 hours of longevity and, you know, like a maybe arm length projection, maybe elbow length projection. Yeah, elbow length. But I still love it. As you can see, I did use quite a bit of it. I like the bottle. It's really pretty. I don't really adore any other from the range, and I know they're a little bit hard to get these days. So if you can get your hands on the original, just get it, grab it, and don't even think about it. As soon as you see it somewhere online, just get it. It is just such a good thing to have. Again, that kind of fragrance that every woman should have in their collection, because it's so inoffensive, so feminine, so classy, perfect for any occasion, long lasting, just beautiful. So yeah, this one is phenomenal for spring. And last but definitely not least, for all my coconut lovers, this is a controversial scent, but that's okay. Here we have Alien Goddess by Mugler. And this one to me, it's a very creamy fragrance. I do get that jasmine more than I did in wintertime when I got it. It is vanillic. It is actually very nice and long lasting, and I got so many comments from you guys when I got Vanilla Vibes from Juliet Has a Gun that Goddess is actually way better. I'm not, as I always say with this one, it is not good as a fragrance when it comes to being a flanker of Alien, okay? It's not good. But as a standalone one, let's say that would be a new fragrance from Guerlain or Dolce & Gabbana, you know? Then everybody would be obsessed with it and not hateful because it's an Alien flanker which went wrong. You know what I mean? As a standalone fragrance, it's absolutely beautiful. It lasts very well. It projects. I really like it. It's gonna really be my best friend in spring and summer. I know it already. So yeah, that is Alien Goddess. Lovely coconutty vanilla. And that is it, my lovelies. Again, I'm very sorry I was chewing on that vocal cords tablet, but it helped me immensely to talk to you. So yeah, what can I say? I'm grateful for that one, okay? So yes, guys, thank you so much for watching and see you in my next one. Bye!